Hello everyone, this is Ian Cold, here with another Over Yandere Devlog. So, this isn't really the update I wanted to make, but here it is. So, I wasn't able to get the dialogue expansions completed this week, so I have all of the new insults and everything like that, hey, how's it going, things like that, but I drastically underestimated the amount of time it would take to put all the responses to those for each character together and then put those into the dialogues and set them up with all the routing in the game. So right now only Gloria has her full dialogue expansion, and only for two emotions, dislike and hate. So yeah, I didn't really complete that. So, where do we go from here? Well, I'm still going to keep working on the dialogue expansion whenever I have time, but heading into next week, I'll be starting the art refactor or the art touch-up to make things try and look a little more pixelated, a little better here and there, things like that. And I just kind of wanted to go into a little side discussion. So, there are a few other projects or game developers I do compare myself to. Now, not really in the way of, they have all this or they can do all this, but more so, what I'm trying to do or what I'm trying to be. One of those is a negative comparison, and that negative comparison is with this other Yandere game that was really popular about 10 years ago, maybe a little less. This game shall not be named, although you might be able to know if you have a good memory. And that game never got finished. And when I mean never got finished, I mean I checked in on that game a few months ago, and it is still in development. It's been in development for over 10 years now, or about 10 years now. So that's one of the games I want this game and me to not be like. And one of the ways is to try and handle scope creep or feature creep, because that's something that kills a lot of hobby projects or passion projects, and especially a lot of games and game projects. And basically what it is, you have all these awesome ideas and they just keep coming, for me in the freeroam, okay, we'll have, all these buildings, all these quests. Oh wait, but what if I want, these other quests or this other thing, or maybe, an alternate character, and, this and that and the other thing. And you just keep adding on, and basically, things never get complete. You're never able to finish, you just keep going. And that can delay a release, it can delay development. And that's what I'm really focusing on not letting happen, because, when me and my friend came up with this game, we had a lot of ideas, 100 NPCs, 50 different quests, all these different ideas, a whole, town, a whole world, in the Pokemon games, things like that. But realistically, for just two developers, or now just me, you gotta cut things back, make things more realistic, and try and do things that are, valuable, things that make the game, and then if there's time later, you can add little bits and baubles. For instance, I have a lot of different ideas to add to this game, and also, I've had some good ideas in the comments here on YouTube as well. One idea I had is letting people add in their own images for the characters to try and, create their own stories or something like that. But those ideas aren't completely out the window. They're not, put on ice or anything. It's just that I'll get to those and I'll think more about those once the game is fully complete and released. And, it's in that stage where there's a finished product, it's out, and there's no, horrible bugs or anything with it. And I can really then focus on trying to make it better and actually improve it, as opposed to just prolonging the development and prolonging it. So, again, as I said before, I'm still going to be working on these dialogue expansions whenever I have time. If I finish a week early, or I finish what I'm doing a bit early, I'll be working on these. But, this dialogue expansion, it's not absolutely necessary for the game. The game is playable. You can play through, get all the endings, everything like that. It's just to make things a little less repetitive for multiple runs. I was wanting to add the different dialogues so that, it's not the same thing every time. And I still am going to add it. It's just I'm not going to be able to have it finished by the end of this week. So, yeah, that's what I've been working on. And that's what I'm going to be starting next week. And we're heading towards what I hope is an April launch. Although there may be a delay with the art, but I'm going to try and handle that when I get there. But the big thing is I'm going to try and get everything I can do done so that the game is ready to launch once all the art comes in, no matter what. So, that's everything for the project this week. Thank you for watching. I'm Ian Cold.